Stockton was ranked by Forbes the worst city in the United States of America.
Stockton's really a microcosm for the rest of the nation. So if you solve your problems in Stockton, you would create a model that could solve them everywhere.
He's a young black male who grew up in Stockton. Statistics would show a high probability of his being in prison. He would be considered in statistical terms an outlier.
I was not Stanford because I was born to a teenage mother and an incarcerated father.
Get out and vote this November 6th. Vote for Michael.
Michael Tubbs?
Yeah, Michael Tubbs. Yeah.
I know we're all really excited about electing this man to be the next District 6 City Councilman.
The first time we filmed Michael, it was at the 4th of July parade, and he was like in this white button-down, short-sleeve button-down shirt with a tie, and it was him and his group of his like teenage campaign crew, and he was just jogging around the street, high-fiving and shaking hands with people, and they were like loving him. And every other candidate was like in their car, you know, there was like cars, and the candidate would be in it waving from the car, and Michael was like jogging around, high-fiving everybody.
We first started, and they said, to win, you have to raise money and knock on doors. So I said, okay, we could do that. So what we did to start, we just knocked on every door in every neighborhood, and we understand it was like a process. Like you purchase a list that tells you who votes, how often they vote, people's names in their party. So we were going to people's doors with like spiral notebooks I took from like my office, I think, and like pens I passed out to everybody, and they would have to write down, hey, what's your name? It was like really old school, bootstrapping, survey style campaign.
Behalf on my.
Sam, just read Michael Tubbs, who's running for city council.
I am calling on behalf of the Michael Tubbs, who is calling for city council.
Hello, Ms. Bonner. This is Michael Tubbs. I'm candidate for city council in District 6.
And it's been disconnected.
We have to teach a lot of these basic campaign skills. Talking to voters, not saying anything inappropriate.
They just hung up.
Learning about campaigning and canvassing was difficult, but even though I hated walking, going door to door, some of the conversations and interactions I had really restored my faith in my community and also in humanity, because there's all types of people, whether they were super conservative people who never voted for a Democrat in their life, who just loved me and brought me in, and we had hummus and fruit and just talked about Stockton for an hour, or former gang members who try and get their lives together.
Filming canvassing was really hard. I mean, these guys are in like 105-degree temperature, and we're like running to get in front of them, behind them. And you know, Michael's sharing all these amazing experiences he had while canvassing, and our goal was to capture one of those, and it was so hard with the camera around, or it was just bad luck. But like literally there'd be a day when Michael's canvassing, one of the other characters is canvassing, I'll be like, we've had enough of Michael, let's go follow Lang. And then he'd like, I think there was a day he like met some Republicans and flipped them, and I was like, no!
We basically already exhausted all of the likely voters. This election will be won or lost on if we can turn out people that don't usually vote.
What's that, bro? You already vote?
Have you voted, sir?
Another voter needs to rise.
Where?
227.
The polls are only open for 2 more hours.
Michael Tubbs.
Yeah, where's Chris? We're trying to take you to the polling place. We're trying to take you to the polling place because you gotta go to the polling place to vote. I don't take myself too seriously. Like, people are people. Like, ooh, you're the council. No one cares, actually. Actually, no one cares. They care about who you are as a person. So I learned early on when I was younger that if you were just yourself and you were nice and you were humble and you actually cared about what people were saying, that people would like to help you. And it's the same whether you're in politics or in business. So I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Reinvent Stockton!